Welcome to Mrs. Pete's Thrifty Living. Today is hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2024. It is hosted by our friend Patty at Life with Patty. Go over and check and see what she does and everyone else in this collaboration does. This is my daughter and granddaughter in the background. Can you just believe it? We are on week 18. That's the 18th week of this year. And I'm going to show you my prompts for week 18. I did one page. I counted my pages in my book, and I think I have enough for one page each. So most of these I am not doing a doubles. Patty said we could do person or people. So I decided to do my mom and dad. Always trying to make sure I am making this album where it will be a keepsake to somebody in my family. And so this is the direction I went. I was glancing through my book and I thought, oh, people who I love, so many people, and I love this person and that. So I settled on my mom and dad. Picked out a few pictures from the album that I come across. And this picture right here that I'm showing you is my dad. This is the way I remember him coming home from work. He would stop by the store and get some bread or milk or whatever, newspaper. And he always wore a hat. See that hat? That's one of the standard things he wore. And behind him, directly behind him, is the garage. It was a one-car garage, and he drove his car in there every night. And it had those doors that, like old barn doors that you closed. And to the left, that where the window is, that was the fruit house. Mama put her canned fruit in there. So this is kind of a step back in memory. Oh, by the way, see where it says first picture I took. On the back of this picture, I had written myself a note that it was the very first picture I'd ever taken. So there you go. My first picture I ever took. Boy, I've taken lots of them since then. And so I'm going to just swing around this way and tell you about these pictures here. You can see this is another one of my mom and dad. It was Easter of 1961. See how my mom wore her hair? I'm sure my mom probably made that dress and they was getting ready to go to church. And Mama used to pull her hair back and have this little rat-like thing that went around the back of it. And I don't know how to describe it, but I'm sure you would remember hearing about those. Another one, and this is very much the same. And this was in our home one year, and I'm sure that might have been another dress Mama made, and you can see how Mama wore her hair at that time. And Daddy never was very heavy. I don't know why I put this one in. Somebody had given this to them. That's a 50s home if you ever seen one. Look at the couch. I was visiting in the middle of the night with the company for a few minutes till I guess everybody got settled. Was my daddy's 83rd birthday. It was at their home. It's another picture. This was my mom's 78th birthday. Now that's how old I am right now. And I don't know why it is, but I don't feel like I look as old as her, although she don't look so old, but I'm the same age as she is. And if you look right there to the right of that picture, see that piano? That's the one I play all the time. That was in my house. And during the pandemic, I painted my piano. I used the chalk paint. And that's why it's the color it is now, and that's the way it used to look. Brought back a memory just seeing that. Somehow, there's not a lot of pictures of Mama and Daddy's laughing or smiling that big, but that was one of them. And so that was extra special. And see Mama's big smile. By then, Mama had gotten her hair cut. She did it herself. I don't know if she ever went to get haircuts at a beauty shop or not, be honest with you. I ended up making this a pocket. And so I slid 2 more pictures in here in the pocket. And these were taken at the fence, the gate where Mama and Daddy lived, where I was raised my whole life. That's Mama. And I think these were taken about the same time. And look at those gorgeous fall leaves there. And this was Daddy. And see that hat? Daddy almost always wore a hat. Okay, this is my Artisan Journal, Prompt 2024. This was hosted by Patty at Life with Patty. And thank you so much for doing this collaboration and giving us these wonderful assignments. And you guys go and check and see what everyone else is doing during this time. There is so many beautiful, they have so many that are doing such a fantastic job, and I know you will enjoy it. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. I'm planning on having a glimpse of my life, and it is the one where my husband was at the hospital. We had just got there for his kidney transplant, and I'm going to be telling you about the time he spent in the hospital and what I was doing and a little bit about that. So I hope you enjoyed this today. I hope you'll come back tomorrow, and I pray God blesses you. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you tomorrow.